Hey fam, as you know, it's literal when these artists tell you they sell to get where they at. You know, it's a literal thing that they do. And I found this video that gives us a little more clips to how they've been showing us and telling us, but we've been just taking it like they're joking. They're not joking. These are wicked, demonic creatures, and they tell you how they got like this.
I think that we all, as artists, because we're highly sensitive people, and this machine around us, this so-called music industry, is such a demonic thing. It sacrifices people's lives and their essences.
And y'all know that was a strong man, and I hope y'all took notice of the throat. And Whitney as well. Shaka and Whitney both are two strong men in wigs.
And the dogs shall emerge from the fiery depths of hell, to swallow the shallow, the hollow who dwell in the shadows of all who are willing to sell their souls for this rap game. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That ain't the hook, now follow me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That ain't the hook, now follow me. I can't die, my boo-boo's about to have my baby. I think it's too late for praying. Hold up, her voice spoke to me and it slowly started saying,
bring your lifestyle to me, I make it better.
and how long will I live?
Eternal life and forever.
Or will I be the G that I
I
was?
make it like better than you can imagine or even dreamed of. So relax yourself, let me take control. Close your eyes, my soul.
My eyes are closed.
I really want to be my authentic self,
Yes.
like 100%. And so it hurts, you know.
And they perform, but in their performances, they tell the truth. And I kind of get a little joy out of that when they go to crying about the choices that they made.
When I don't feel like I can.
Did you ever have some bouts to where Katie just didn't want to go on?
Yeah, I wrote a song about it.
In just a few short years.
Yeah, of course they wrote a song about it, and they got over it, right? And it's a strong man. It appears that all we will see in the sellouts are Decepticons.
She has sold more than 75 million tracks and has more than 1 billion views on YouTube.
That's how I process, is I write songs.
And you get rid of those feelings. Those
Well,
uncomfortable
yeah.
Feelings.
They don't write any songs. They don't write anything. Okay? They're puppets. And selling their souls, that's what they do. They give up all their rights of anything. And they're told what to do. Pets.
Some of them.
Katie's just an explosion. Keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
To her multi-hued hair colors as the reigning queen of pop.
Some of them don't come out fully, and that's why I still do the work.
It's a queen. A drag queen.
Which song was that? What lyric comes to your mind?
By the grace of God.
I was going through some depressing, dark times.
Surprising with that trademark Perry fun.
They're heartfelt.
It's hard, like I say, get on tour.
Okay.
And it's hard because I'm ashamed.
It's been one wild ride for Perry, and one vastly different from her upbringing.
You did admit to having once had suicidal thoughts. Very low thoughts. Very low thoughts.
Yeah, it's hard because
It's always hard for them, and they always have suicidal thoughts, and they can always never make it. And they get over all of that, and then they come out and deceive you, because this is a strong man. Okay? So don't let none of these tears confuse you. They let you know in the end, they're strong, proud Baphomets and Decepticons on the world stage, and they're happy about it. They don't like us. Don't be fooled.
I feel ashamed that I would even have those thoughts, and feel that low or that depressed.
Her first album was gospel under her real name, Katie Hudson.
I so badly want to be Catherine Hudson that I don't even want to look like Katy Perry anymore sometimes.
That the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia. That's the biggest problem for children.
That's not going to change. Pedophilia is their lifestyle. It's their way of life. They're wicked. That's not changing. That's going to become law.
In this industry,
the casting couch even applies to children.
Oh yeah. Not in the same way. It's all done under the radar.
Nobody talks about pedophilia.
It's the big secret.
It's not a secret. We all know it. Everybody knows it. The Pope, the priests, they've been exercising pedophilia my entire life. All of our lives. We see this. And they're at the head of the church. A religious organization that we all know as pedophiles. And we've all known it. Nothing happens to them.
And it's widespread?
Oh, yeah.
Elijah Wood's shocking allegations against the entertainment industry. In a new interview with the Sunday Times, the former child star alleges that pedophilia has been a real issue in Hollywood. He tells the publication, quote, "There are a lot of vipers in this industry, people who only have their own interests in mind."
A child molesting robot. And it says right here, what you do, they asked him, how do you make a child molesting robot? And it says here, what you do is you start by building a regular robot, then you molest it and hope that it continues the cycle. Isn't that horrible? And The Rock, I know, used this as a skit at one point.
I was surrounded by them when I was 14 years old. Surrounded. Literally. Didn't even know it. It wasn't until I was old enough to realize what they were and what they wanted and what they were about and the types of people that were surrounding me till I went, oh my God, they were everywhere like vultures.
They're everywhere. They grow them up. They continue the cycle. They play both sides. I don't trust anything on this world stage that they show me. They play both sides. This one's still acting. They have the most horrible stories, the worst things happen, and then they grow up and continue to deceive us. We have to look at this outside of our emotions. Stop idolizing these wicked ones and see them for what they are. They're pedophiles and they eat children. It's the way of life. They do it to each other. It's not changing.
The 35-year-old adds, "If you're innocent, you have very little knowledge of the world and you want to succeed. People with parasitic interests will see you as their prey." He goes on to allege that even as an adult in the industry, he has been, quote, led down dark paths to realize that these things probably are still happening.
This one is still in the industry. This one is still well known in Hollywood. This one is also a pedophile. This is their way of life. Let's not be confused when we watch and we listen to them tell us these heartfelt stories. And they're still making movies. They're still keeping the practice alive. This is traditional. They just want to play on the human's heartstrings. So we fall in love with them, feel sympathetic as they continue to deceive us because they're not the sex that they're showing us. They're transgenders. They're wicked. But they want you to keep idolizing them, keep believing them.
Keith Urban was quoted to say, playing massive stadiums is not going to fill any hole inside of me, end quote. You probably all heard of Howard Stern. He's been pretty successful in his work. He just signed a contract not too long ago worth $400 million. Howard Stern makes $80 million a year. So he was interviewed, and the interviewer asked him, you must be happy. You have a beautiful wife. You're on radio 24/7.
Howard Stern is another Decepticon. And just because they call out these numbers and say they make this and they make that, we don't know what they make. And as we can see from Mag's videos, these are Decepticons. Don't make nothing. Get stuff repossessed and everything. Aren't you guys the stars? You sold your souls out for what now? For repossession.
You've reached all your goals. You're paid better than almost anyone. Are you happy? And Stern says, no, I've never been happy a day in my life.
I do believe these artists do malfunction. I do believe the stress because, first of all, you got to think they're not doing none of this because they want to. They're doing this because they have to. You understand me? They on call to perform at all times. They train them from babies to grow up and to do this. This is not, maybe they don't feel like it that day. You don't got no damn choice. You a devil puppet. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes I think they do. They break down, they get mad, they tell how they really feel. And you know what we could do? The devil just capture that and laugh at their ass a little bit more. Send their ass right on back out to work. And I don't have no sympathy for them because they want to eat the children and they want to have sex with them. And they want us all to turn into abominations. And they want all of our souls. That's just it. I don't like none of them. Baphomet down. Throw it off the stage. Where are you taking it? Throw it off the stage.
Really well now, but didn't you release a CD like almost 10 years ago?
Too strong, man.
Yeah, I mean, I released a gospel record when I was 15 because I grew up in, a household where all I ever did was listen to gospel music, and my parents are both traveling ministers, and so
And did y'all notice that this one here is wearing the earrings of the upside down cross to show you who it works for? Okay? And gospel and the churches, any churches that these ones here are going to is all devil work. You know that. They love the Bible. They hold it. Pray. Call on Jesus. Call on God. It's all devil work. All religion is division. These devils love Jesus. They love to go to church. They connected. It's all one wicked entity. And they tell you in their misery. But you're too busy feeling sorry for them because you love them.
kind of sang about, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. Because I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
And they put their little subliminal messages in the songs. They do special prayers over the music. before they do it. You know, music is melodic, you know, but it has a purpose to hypnotize you, you know, to hypnotize you and keep you entranced. Why you think they play the same songs over and over and over until you start singing them and you know them? It's to hypnotize you. It's spell casting. It's black magic. Everything they do has a purpose, and they're not doing nothing for the purpose of benefiting us.
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot bar. Cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Nigga, I they shit, been your nigga. Nigga, one nigga, I never. Yeah. She back to the bone. Hey, wait, these niggas watching. I swear to God, they be my clones. Yeah, hey, switching my hoes like my flows. Whoa, fam, guys, how much those? Yeah. Oh, got me better not get them. I'm sick of these niggas watching. I'm sick of this.
Told y'all they be howling, okay? Howling and giving homage. And they are gods. They're your gods because y'all love them. You can't see that they're transformers. You can't see it because you're worshiping them. You're idolizing them. You're loving them. They're your gods. They know it.
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Talking about I sold my soul for you. Fuck.
And this one here about this one sold for us so it could entertain us. And if it hadn't sold its soul, it wouldn't be able to entertain us. And you best believe that's the only way you're gonna get on the world stage is to sell out and to sell your soul. Is it worth it to be a Beyonce, Cardi B, a man in a wig with implants? If you're willing to do all of that, well, welcome to the world stage.
All you motherfuckers that's on here that's asking me did I sell my soul, why the fuck is y'all on here if y'all think I sold my soul? Y'all coming right with me, you dummies.
And if you loving them and you worshiping them and you following them, this one ain't lying. You be right with them. And that's this one's job. That's his job, is to gather as many souls as this one possibly can. That's their job. That's their goal. That's why they set up on the world stage, to capture you, entrance you, win you over, make you love them, so you'll join them.
Has been under much scrutiny as of late for his questionable actions. Uzi first caught flack for wearing a feminine sweater a week ago.
And the collar on that shirt big as shit, boy. Your ass got on the nipple revealer. You want to see my nipple real quick? Shirt ass, boy. And that chain tight as hell on your neck, boy. One hiccup gonna fuck your whole life up. Your name ain't even Lil Uzi Vert no more. Your name Jacuzzi Squirt.
Uzi is now being questioned for promoting.
They have to go through rituals. And they have to go through rituals all the time. Okay? All the time. Wicked loves admiration. They have to perform rituals all the time. And one of the rituals is, what is it called? Demasculating them. You know, putting them in makeup, putting them in dresses, you know, making them abominations, doing exactly the same thing that the Creator doesn't like. Male is male and female is female. You have to switch that. You have to literally tell the creator that you're not satisfied with what the creator has done, and that you're going to improve that, and you're going to change and get you show your loyalty to the one that didn't give you breath, because you believe this one here, the one that didn't give you breath, is more valuable when you're ready to have your riches right here on earth. And it's more important than you or me or any other humans. And this one just chooses to take care of their own self. So much so that, yeah, they don't care. They'll jump right out there. So don't you shed a tear for none of them. They all fake. They know what they're doing. And they're doing it proudly because they want their riches right now.
Satanism after sporting an upside-down cross chain. Uzi is seemingly practicing the customs of his music idol Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson essentially confirmed Uzi's...
No, they're practicing the custom of showing their homage to Wicked, to the devil, to Satan, to the one that put them on, to the one that gave them the job that they got right now. And that's mesmerizing your ass.
Of his Satanist movement in an eyebrow-raising Instagram post. Manson posted onto IG a photo of Uzi holding a custom icy Ben Baller chain model after his image. He captioned the post, Lucifer Rising. Uzi liked the post in addition to...
And that's exactly what they all do and trying to do, is rise the devil's spirit. With all of their music and everything that they do is their effort to rise the devil's spirit. And in rising the devil's spirit, they have to capture you.
With a fire emoji. Marilyn Manson's upcoming Heaven Upside Down album and tour also appears to hint the meaning of Lil Uzi Vert's Upside Down Cross. Uzi expresses love for Marilyn Manson during an interview with Nardwuar.
Because they all friends. Because they all devil puppets. And they all have the same master. And they're united. You must remember that. Wicked is united. Okay? And they're united in keeping us divided.
My father, the Pale Emperor. Listen here. At age 27, I will leave this earth for this man right here. He's the Pale Emperor.
Manson explained Satanism in an old interview.
In America, Satanism is sensationalized and kind of misunderstood, and people associate it with worshiping the devil and things like that. But it's really a philosophy about individuality and self-preservation. It's about...
it's about individuality, because it's about you only caring about yourself, self-preservation. Because you got to be willing to drink the blood of humans so that you can live longer. You know what I'm saying? It's all about you, just caring about yourself. Fuck everybody else. Period. And get what you can get right now. And don't give a damn what the next one doing. Not no human. You have to betray your own self, what you are, human. You have to betray that and take on another form, wicked. All of that for a couple houses, some cars, and a couple different sex partners. All of that for eternity of hell.
Being your own God.
Uzi's promotion of the Upside Down Cross had upset Migos' Offset. Offset suggested that artists who wear upside down cross chains to get with God.
None of them are upset. They play both sides because they're all the same, and they're all devil puppets, and they're all working to raise the devil's spirit. And opposition, anger, fighting. You think you got one good side and one bad side? Wicked loves to give you choices, and all the choices are always bad choices that they give you. But they give you choices all day long.
All y'all niggas went upside down cross. Even my little partners, man. Stop that shit, boy. You look lame.
I don't know where they find these rejects at.
You with God, man. Ain't gonna get you.
Uzi was unbothered by Offset's criticism and continued to troll fans on his IG by posting his satanic symbols, including the 666 and upside down cross. Offset wrote in Uzi's comment section, "I will pray for you, my brother." Offset's comments come after Lil Uzi Vert wore 24...
And pray to who? The other devil, Jesus. Mad if you want to. All religion is division. All the gods that they show you in all of those religious books is they gods. Don't be confused. Okay? None of them books is worth your life. And none of them books help you get to the creator of everything. That's what you need to know. These ones right here are serving and working and loving their God. And they're hoping you come along. And they don't care if you don't know that you're serving their God with them. As long as they get you.
$1 Valentino shirt with an upside down cross at the Billboard Music Awards. If you would like to check out more on this story, be sure to click the link in the bio. Thank you.
Wicked is out to get you. And they will put these stars up in front of you. And they will give you the most horrific stories of their childhood and all the struggles and everything that they did to get to where they at. And they barely made it, you know. And because of you is why they doing it. And they right. Because of you is why they doing it. Because they want your soul. They don't care about you. They have them on us from the time we babies. We grow up, that's all we see. So it's easy and understandable to see why we fall for it. But we don't have to. And we can wake up. And we don't have to keep falling for it. That's what I wanted to say. All of us fell for some fuckery at one point or another. But we don't have to keep falling. Let's leave that to them. Y'all be safe out there. I love you.